Okay, what song brings out well your current mental state?
Maybe Miracles, because I've been posting it a lot. Like it's just around my mind. It's very close because it's what I've been pushing, and it really speaks to me as well. Because some songs I just don't do them entirely for everyone. I do them for me.
Limuko unaenga na chute jagale ndongo ekwache ekigere mutaka nsote gamba yolo kubanga bwakedde green tolaba mbuno byantadde. This is the life I chose. I know how the story goes, goes. Hey, I turn your day to night if you believe in miracles.
Welcome to the MusicalMind podcast. Your host, Perez Atama. This podcast is one that brings together creatives to discuss different topics that affect the people out there, from self-care to social well-being to mental health issues, because we know that these are things that we live with every day. And the artists that we have, that we bring on board, have lived these experiences, and they're the best people to share. And since they have a bigger audience out there, I believe someone out there will listen and pay attention and pick one or two things. Today in studio, we have very interesting guests. I have my panelist, Daphne Aine from Mind Bass, but I also have the GOAT himself, Apass. Real name's Alexander Bagonza. I was telling him earlier that I prefer calling him Bagonza. To me, it's easier, and I wanted to know from him why he chose the Apass name and not Bagonza. But I will let him first introduce himself and then maybe share about my question that I asked.
They call me Bagonza, though the Apass name is all over.
Yeah.
Apass is a stage name. Bagonza is my real name. I'm proud to be Motoro. I'm proud to be Ugandan, and I love the name. Actually, I wish it's the one I used for my stage name, but wasn't that cool? So we used this one, Apass. We work with that. So yeah. And the name Apass is basically a nickname from school, funny enough. Yeah. People used to call me Pass. From there, they used to call me Passy, from Passy to Pass. Yeah, so I added A from my Alexander name, and I was like Apass. So yeah, that's how the name comes through. But I love Bagonza, the name. It's a very rooted name. It's very Ugandan. Yeah.
Great. So you're Alexander Bagonza Passy.
Pass.
Pass.
Yeah, Passy was also a name of someone. But he was helping me around, so people thought Passy was my brother.
Was your brother?
So when Passy leaves S6, because he was in S6 and I was in S1, when he leaves, they used to call me Mugandawa Passy. Then from that, they started calling me Passy. Then from there, because of football, they started calling me Pass. And we went with it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah,
you're welcome to our podcast.
Thank you.
Thank you for blessing our podcast.
We give thanks.
Yeah. And like I said, we have Daphne. Daphne, you can say hello.
Hello, everyone. My name is Aine Daphne Chavera. I work with Mind Bath Health Support Uganda, an organization that does mental health awareness and advocacy. Yeah. Thank you for having me.
So you're the right person to ask what self-care is.
Okay, self-care is something that we do for ourselves. I maybe differentiate it with self-love and self-care. So self-love is you're selfish with yourself and you do everything that will satisfy yourself or your soul. Self-care, those are the things that you do for yourself for you to feel fine, even though you're not feeling fine, for you to feel fine. So the care that you give to yourself will matter a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. And the reason why we chose you, Apass, is because to the people out there, you represent self-care through the way you dress, through the way you take care of yourself. Of late, you're representing perfumes and perfume brands and all that. And I've seen you in the gym as well. I want to join you soon. I'm hoping to catch up with that as well. So how do you do that? How do you manage to brand yourself as an artist and also present that image of self-care to the public out there?
I think it's important to have self-love and self-care both,
Yeah, sure.
because love is important. You have to love yourself.
Yes, yes,
If you can't love yourself, then how do you love other people?
yes,
You know, how would I do music if I don't love people?
yes.
Music is a service, so I wouldn't do it if I don't love it. So love is not selfish, just to correct you.
Yeah,
So when it
it's
says
not.
self-love, I know maybe some people take it to the extreme, and I understand that
Yeah.
could be toxic in a sense, but if it's all against someone, but if it's not and it's genuine, I feel like it's a good thing.
Yeah.
And loving yourself is important. Like if I wore like a nice perfume and came in here, it gives you a good feeling
Yes.
when I'm in here with you.
Yes.
If I came here and I was stinking, it's all a smell. The perfume is a smell. And
the bad odor
the
is
bad
also-
stinking is also bad odor is
yeah.
also a smell, but they
Right.
evoke different emotions.
Sure.
So that would evoke like a negative emotion. You would not enjoy the space.
Yeah.
You'd be there, feeling like, I really feel like I need to leave this place. So it's a
Yes.
bit difficult, if I would say. And I personally think that it's important to actually have that kind of energy where you bring light to the room.
Yes.
And when it comes to working out, I feel like that's like paramount. It's very, very important. And personally, I love to work out because it's good for my health. And it's also good for my stage performance because I have enough gas. I feel comfortable. I feel free. I feel light. So it's nice for the fans to enjoy their artist
Yes.
being in shape, feeling good.
Good, yes.
And for me, like when it comes to working out, it kind of like gives you like a good feeling.
Good
Yeah.
vibes. And it's good to hear that coming from you. Your, can I say your career, your genre is of artists is known for the opposite, especially in the circles where I've been, and you see, especially upcoming artists, they wouldn't represent that, but it's
Yeah.
good that they're looking up to you, and someone out there will be picking a leaf. And so now I would want to ask Daphne, what are some of the things you do yourself for self-care?
So self-care, some of the things that I do is, of course, self-care will start with your surrounding, where you are. If you're in a space and you're feeling uncomfortable, I don't like to be in a space and I'm uncomfortable. If things are maybe untidy, I'm feeling uncomfortable. So if I take care of the space around me, it is easy for me to actually take care of myself.
Yourself, yes.
Yes. So you start with your surrounding and then yourself. Yeah.
That's true. That's good to pick up from there. And then now we'll move to Apass. We know Apass. People know Apass, the artist. But then there's a time when, okay, before you came here and you're out there, you're being Alex Bagonza. And so in your circle as Alex, with your people around you, how do you be? Who is Alexander Bagonza outside the name Apass?
Outside the name, I don't think there's anything any different. I'm a person who is big on respect.
Yes.
I have love. I love my family. I love my friends. I'm respectful. I care. And that's what I be doing on a daily basis. I love to create music, which is a service, which is full of love, which is full of care.
Yes.
And I just like to have fun, enjoy life, crack jokes here and there. Yeah, and also learn, like I'm reading books. I'm doing all these things. So it's not even any different. I know people feel like maybe Apass is totally different from this guy, and
That's true.
maybe he's doing some weird things. Nah, there's nothing crazy that is out there. It's just the same man. It's just different applications. When you're on stage, you do stage things. When you're not on stage, you're doing unstage things.
Normal things.
Exactly. The normal stuff is me going in studio.
Yes.
The normal stuff is me waking up, speaking to my lady, my girlfriend, like having fun with her, joking around, talking with her, meeting family, meeting friends. I do the normal stuff just like any other person. So there's nothing special that
Yes.
I'm doing out there that anyone would
True.
not do or whatever.
Yeah.
Life is free.
That's
Like I
good.
just try to be that. I just try to be that. So I keep it easy. I take it easy and just move with life.
It's good to know. I feel like you do a lot of things.
Hmm.
I feel like you have a lot of time, and yet artists will feel like you have this. And when you go to your catalog, you have a lot of songs, so it means you
Yeah.
spend a lot of time in studio. But you
Yeah.
manage to balance that with self care. You manage to balance it with the normal life
Yeah.
that you live.
Yeah.
And the people out there who are wondering whether Apass has a girlfriend, he's just said it. So
Yeah. Some people be asking it a lot of questions, but I do have, just like any other person would have, like
yeah.
someone they're dating, so I also do. It's just that because I don't show, people feel like I don't have.
Yeah.
Sometimes like people would, if people don't see you post a car, they
Posting,
think you don't have
you
a
don't
car.
have a car.
People have
Or
a
you
lot
could
of
get it.
things, but it's just that they don't show them exactly. They have a lot of things, but they
Yeah.
probably just don't show the things. So in your mind, you may feel like, maybe that person doesn't have that. But you'll be very shocked if you find out,
Yeah.
And so many
Yeah.
people out there surprise people with what they have
That is
that
true.
people didn't know. So
That is true.
I am one of those because maybe at the right time people will see my lady, but at the same time, like I don't really care. You could see me walk with her, which is also fine.
Yeah.
You may not see me post, but it
Yeah.
does not mean that she does not exist.
She
She's
does
very
exist.
alive and kicking.
That's good to know.
Yeah.
And like you said a few things, and I'm sure Daphne will support me that artists out there would want to show everything from the girlfriend they have, the car they have, the house they have. So
The house is hard. Some are doing it nowadays because they're building. So they try to like, show.
Sure.
Yeah, but at the same time, some of them don't. Because if you watch so many of the Ugandan artists, I feel like there's a bit of insecurity. Because you'll find that they post a lot when they're in hotels, but you never see them post when
Yes.
they're at home in their own bed.
That's true.
That means it's probably not something they would like to show.
Yes.
It's not that nice. If it's that nice, then share that as well so that we see.
That's true.
Since you like to share too much.
That is true.
True.
Yeah. They kind of like mute when they want to mute and then play when they want to play, which
Yeah.
I find very funny.
Yeah. They choose what to show out there. And it's interesting how you do it differently. And maybe it's from how you've been nurtured and all that.
You would say, but I also show. But I show things that I think are worth showing. Like if I show perfume, it's teaching people something. There's a movement of perfume right now, but I'm one of the main reasons as to why people are even looking at perfumes like that. Why? It's because maybe I'm a bit popular, so it kind of like helps, but I actually know about them.
Yes.
I know about scents and all that. And it's a thing I care about. And since I was a kid, I cared about it because it was different. When I first smelt my dad, he was wearing a perfume called Brute. Can never forget it. Why? Because scent sticks to your
mind,
your mentor. So
Yes.
for me, that really spoke to me, like smelling nice, smelling unique. And I feel like everyone should actually smell good because it's manners. It brings light
That's
into
true.
the room. It makes people feel good.
Yes.
Makes people feel comfortable.
Yes.
Just imagine if you go to a hotel. Most hotels have like a distinct smell. Like whenever you even smell something like that, it takes you back to the
that
hotel.
hotel,
So,
yes.
and I feel like that really, really speaks to me. So I guess that's the reason, I would say.
Thank you for that. Thank you for sharing. So, Daphne,
Yeah.
you could share what you've picked from that, and maybe.
Okay, maybe I think I might have a question for him. You have a number of perfumes.
Yeah.
If I was listening to one of your of the podcasts you had, you have around 50 something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is very hard to find someone having very many perfumes like
Yeah.
that, but they're obsessed with perfumes.
Yeah.
So what is that one thing that, or is comes to your mind when you want to actually get another perfume? Like, does it make you feel good? Because, like, with self care,
Yes.
certain things that we do
Mm.
put our mind at peace.
Yeah.
So, does having a new scent, like, if I gave you a new scent right now, would that bring a certain emotion in you? Yes.
It would, but just for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Because the problem is that, and I feel like it's very important for people to know, is that what I'm doing is not the right thing everyone should do. That is one thing. What I'm doing to collect so many perfumes, there is a reason, because I want to make my own. So I'm trying to study and understand certain things.
Okay.
But for a normal person, you shouldn't have too many perfumes, because you may feel like you're collecting, kumbe you are consuming. And there's a very big difference between perfume collecting and consuming. So someone may be consuming. And the problem is that whenever you consume things too much in a large quantity, it now becomes a problem. Even if you took too much water, do you know you could drown within yourself if it's just too much?
Becomes an obsession, maybe.
Yeah. And on top of that, if you think about it, if let's say when you get something new, like a new toy, you're excited about it.
Yes.
But after that whole feeling goes down, and now you start thinking about the next thing. And now think about the next thing. Now that becomes an obsession, which I don't think it's really good for anyone.
Not at all.
I also get to a stage where I don't buy perfume. In the last 6 months, I think I've bought maybe 2 perfumes.
Okay.
And that's it. Like, I'm trying not to. I actually reduced the perfumes because I had so many. Yes.
Okay.
Trying not to, because I know, like, that can also become a problem. You're just buying that. And the perfumes are not cheap. Because the perfumes I'm talking about, you're talking about 2.5 million, you're talking about 2.2 million, you're talking about 1.8, 1.9. That's a lot of money to spend.
So 50 is like,
you know?
How many millions are those?
That's a lot to spend. That's a lot of money.
Not a house
You
somewhere.
know? Someone would be buying a car.
A car? Yes.
You know? But for you, you're just wearing it to smell good, which is also okay, because it's also an investment. It's an investment. But for me, it's a bit different, because there's actually a motive behind that. That's why I say, like, okay, I would get something new, but now, because of what I know, I'm not going to be too excited, because I've smelled a lot of perfumes, but at the same time, I'll be happy for the moment, but I know it won't last. And I've understood that some of these things that we attain, the more you attain, the more you want to attain more, but the more you don't have as much excitement, because you've been there, and I'm not too excited at the moment, but maybe I'll be very excited when I make my own and I'm sharing it with people. But if it's not that, then it's just a bit normal, because the perfumes are not too different. If you think about it, floral perfumes have a lot of similarities. Maybe gourmand perfumes have a lot of some similarities here and there. Something could remind you of something. So yeah.
Okay. I think you'll get a session to take us through different perfumes. So when you came in here, this morning, what is that particular song you had on your mind? How is what song brings out your current mental state?
I wouldn't say there's a song that's been on my maybe Nasanga, that one, just because it's been very funny. But waking up today, I was not thinking about
I had you
any
bashing
song.
some people in that song, so
They have to go back and re-record. It will be good. And I'll record them personally. I want to help. Yeah.
Okay, now from your own.
From my own, maybe Miracles, because I've been posting it a lot. Like, it's just around my mind. Is very close, because it's what I've been pushing, and it really speaks to me as well. Because some songs, I just don't do them entirely for everyone. I do them for me. Most of you come last, I'm sorry to say. But it's always that
self-love, you said.
So I be thinking about the song, a lot because it's empowering, very
Okay.
empowering.
Miracles.
Miracles. So that's the song in my mind.
The one.
njagala mbeewa pote
Like everyone wants to be stronger, be great,
njagala mbeere wa pote bandabe bagambe mupete ndikafululufulwe lwankute ndimukoowu naye nga najjudde njagala endongo ekwace ekigere mu ttaka nsote gambayo olw'okubanga bwakedde gwini tolaba mbuno byantadde. This is the life I chose. I know how the story goes. Hey, I turn your day to night if you believe in miracles. With jamming and burning, one day it will all go down. Nothing concerns me when I hear the blazing sound. Olano man ene wange chakute eye wamwe chatadde leka ntuuke kulyengedde tonde satansi gwe nkute sokona gwe mwana gwe byofumba byayite kandabe vaibu gye tutte kangulyate nga nakuse. This is the life I chose. I know how the story goes. I turn your day to night if you believe in miracles. Oh yeah, jamming and burning. One day it will all go down. Nothing concerns me when I hear the blazing sound. Cool down. Don't wait for life to strike you like the thunder from the sky. Live large and disappear in the abyss of your mind. Feel joy inside your heaven, 'cause we die from time to time. Don't be afraid to cross the line. Live your life without a sign.
Just to remind people, you have to go somewhere with the music.
Wow.
Music is a message. And this is a message even to myself. That's why I told you that the audience may come last, but you come first in a sense because I do the music for you.
For us, yes.
But when I'm creating it in my mind, I'm trying as much as possible to say the right things that I feel anyone else would feel that if they listen to the song, because the music has to be believable.
Yes.
And since I'm there experiencing what I'm experiencing to say what I'm saying, I have to be honest.
Yeah,
From
And
the
when
heart.
I'm honest, I have to come first
Yes.
because I'm speaking for myself.
Yes.
And then when you listen to it, you connect with it because it speaks to you. So that's why I say the audience comes last. But I don't mean it like, you know what, you don't matter. It's not really in that
Someone
kind of
out
light.
there who had picked that.
Yeah, I
way.
understand. But if you slow down and wait, you'll get the
I
right
like the part where you
explanation.
say, "This is the life I chose. I know how the story goes."
Yeah.
What inspired that statement? Because I use it now more
Because we choose, like, everything you are doing now is something you chose. Because there were so many options.
Yes.
You would have done so many different things. But if you chose to do this, then this is the life you chose.
Yes.
And you know how the story goes because you're actually creating your own story.
Yes.
As you move, you're writing your own story. I'm writing my own story.
Yes.
So that's why I say this is the life I chose. I know how the story goes. I turn your day to night if you believe in miracles.
Mm.
Like I would change the shape of what you're seeing into something else if you believe, if only you believe,
Yes.
like there's so much that can happen. And why am I even here? Like to be the artist I am? I am because I believe.
Yes.
And when you believe, it's because you don't know.
And if you believe,
You know, you just try.
we also believe in you.
You know, and it's easy for others to believe in you if you
Yes.
are believable.
Yeah,
Yes.
true.
Yeah.
I think the question I have for that specific song is how it rhymes. And probably I would want to know what are some of the instruments that are in that song specifically.
There are many.
Yes.
I
'Cause I
can't.
try to get like
I think there's a violin there as well.
There are so many instruments, trust me.
it was a really nice one.
Yeah, there are pianos. There's that thingy fiddle. Like there are so many things in there.
Wow.
Because they recorded like a lot of instruments. Kabu and Baru, they recorded a lot of instruments from northern Uganda, western Uganda, different regions. And we also had Alideki on the thing. So a couple of people that actually made the song work, Triton, like those are all ideas of different people to actually bring
someone
something
out there
together.
who may not afford to bring all these people together.
Yeah, but it's not even affording, it's being resourceful. You may not have the resources, but as long as you're resourceful, I
Yeah.
think you can
Connected
still
to-
make things work.
Yes.
But I think even some of these instruments are out there.
Yeah, there.
So
Not so many people are actually using them.
yes.
They use the modern ones. People use a piano, people use a guitar, but there are also other instruments. But even how you play the guitar could actually make it very Afrocentric, you know, very African. So it depends on how you also do it.
I think there is a certain was it an interview where you said you want to create the music that represents where you're coming from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And we've done a piece of that with Cabo on the Miracles album.
Mm.
But I'm yet to do more.
Okay.
Yeah, because I know why I want to do that. I see how people complain, oh, we don't have a Ugandan sound. We don't use Ugandan
Yeah,
instruments.
Yes.
You know, it's the sound starts with the instruments because they are the building block for you to start, and actually it's the base of what you're trying to create.
Sure.
If I then create particular melodies on top of something that already feels like it's indigenous, what do you get? You get a Ugandan sound because I'm a Ugandan man creating Ugandan music with
Music,
Ugandan
yes.
instruments. So it's only right.
Okay.
So yeah, I will do it.
Okay.
I'll be the first person to do it. I know a lot of people have done it, but I don't think they made it.
They were not
thing.
intentional, maybe.
They were intentional, but they do not have what I have.
Okay.
Yeah, there are people who are meant to create something that is beyond them. And there are people who do it on a scope that is easy, just to satisfy particular
Where
people.
they can reach.
There are people who do that kind of music, but they do it for white people because they
true.
know Ugandans won't listen to it, whatever. I want a Ugandan to be able to enjoy their own
And
sound.
embrace it.
Yeah.
I'm not here trying to please any white man out there.
Sure. So
Yeah.
when you're recording some of these songs, do you be like, I'm in a good state to actually record a song, or it just comes as
It doesn't even matter
Oh.
the state I'm in.
wow?
Yeah. It's like fairy tea.
That's so different, actually.
Yeah, it doesn't
'cause-
matter because I'll give you an example. When I did Wuyo, I was annoyed. But what in that song makes you feel like I was annoyed?
Nothing.
You know, so what does that tell you?
Wow.
What does that tell you? Because I was actually pissed.
Mm.
I created a song which is called Chempulira Munda. You don't have to go, but you just have to know what I feel inside. You don't have to go, but you just have to know what I feel inside. Chempulira Munda. Chempulira Munda. Chimanyi wakaba nnyo. Chimanyi walumana nnyo. But that was the beat for Wuyo. And that was the first song. And I wrote the song. It was like 4 minutes and like 30 seconds, which is long. And after doing it, Nassim comes and he hears a lot of English. Yes, there is a bit of Luganda, and he's like, why don't you do a song in Luganda in this beat? I was annoyed. I'm like, I want him to mix the song. He's here telling me,
Taking you back.
Simanya, do this. I was not so happy. But I said, you know what? Let me just delete and save as a new project, keeping the beat there. And I try to sing some things. So I was like, ooh, yo, just not even excited.
And the hit was created.
And then, just like that, I was like, let me actually be serious and just say, ooh, yo. And then that's how I created the song. Started creating Pola, and now that's like one of my most iconic songs.
Yeah, true.
But
And we
it
also
did
have
came
that.
out of frustration. Did not come out of good vibes. And that's another thing. I feel like people should not always look at tough moments or like frustration and say, I'm frustrated, I can't do anything.
Some artists write good love songs when they're actually
not in
heartbroken
Heartbroken.
or whatever.
But
like me, I don't think it's always the case.
Yeah, but like usually people, that's what they say, that for me to go and record in studio, I have to have my mind at par or have a peaceful state of mind.
I think that's
record.
wrong, because what if you never have a peaceful state of mind whenever you want to record? So you never do it.
Okay.
I feel like it's wrong.
Is music your peace, like your safe space, the studio that?
I would say sometimes, but I think my mind is also my safe space. Because I have to deal with myself on a daily basis.
Yes.
Because even if I have to do music, I have to use my mind.
Yes.
Even if I have to write a song, my mind is involved. So why would I then look for music to be my safe space when I'm also going to use my mind to do that?
To do the other things.
So I feel like you always have to have your mind in check. If there's anything going wrong, dig deep into yourself.
Sure.
And find the right way to deal with yourself. And be gentle towards yourself. If I wasn't gentle towards myself, I wouldn't make Uyo. I was frustrated that I've actually created a very long song and now they are telling me to repeat and do something else. Just like I was telling people to repeat Nasanga. You never know what you find. You never know what you find. And I've never released the song I did.
They don't have to repeat, but they can remix again.
Yes.
Yeah.
Do another song called Ayayaya. Yeah. Should not be Nasanga. So that's how things come together. So Uyo came together because of that.
Why not play Uyo? Because it has come.
Feel free.
I actually forgot to introduce our guitarist. Say hello to the people out there.
Don't say hello by talking. You do it with your guitar.
Bona.
I wish Bona would play the guitar and say Bona with the guitar.
Make the guitar speak. Your name, say your name.
And here, you hear. And our pianist is Ken. Ken is the pianist.
Kenny Keys.
Yeah.
Sente tewali ne tusonda yono wange agumidde embeera zonna kacaya kabisi ne tumiisa ebizibu by'ensi ne bitusota omukyalo omusufu ngono nali muja njagala ontunge nzenna ebaze ku kyalaani wendi when nobody calling nja kubaawo you are my darling siri kusibya njala ekibuga nja kitambula girl yono wange gwe nalonda sente tewali ne tusonda yono wange agumidde. Why not stop there? I'm giving you too much, you may faint.
Wow.
Yeah. We give thanks.
So you said but you must have had something, maybe someone, Gugamba, who you
I was actually
behind.
not even in a relationship.
Mhm.
That's the funny thing. Like, for me, music should never be capped in that kind of way, because you'll wait to be in situations to
be
do
able to
a
sing.
particular
About
song that is within that situation, which I feel like it's unfair.
Yeah, true.
You know, I did a song like Chupa Kuchupa. Do I drink? I don't drink. Like, if then I have to box myself and say, you first have to drink
And boom,
to sing.
Why
you
did I
know,
believe when you
Buoma.
sang, for example, Tulikubigere?
That one I was
That
in
one
the
you was-
true
situation.
story.
That
True
one
story.
I can say that's a true story. I was in the situation
Wow.
when I did that one. I was going through it, and that's how I did Tuli Kubigede. And funny enough, the first verse I'd written it years ago. I think the first verse I'd written it in like 2010, 2011, and then I did the song in 2014.
Okay.
Yeah, and it was also a second song. The first song I recorded on the beat, I've never released it. Just
Wow.
like Wuyo. I've never released
You should
it.
give out some of those songs to people out there.
They have to pay.
It will be.
They should
They have to
pay.
pay. But anyway, I'll just keep them. If maybe my kids want to sing, they can
They'll
also
sing.
use my
Yes,
style, you
yes.
know? Yeah.
That's true. And and now I would want to go back to some of the things we've shared that bring me to the topic of financial management
Yeah.
in the music industry. I know it is such a huge thing.
Yeah.
Most people have gone to depression and all that. People who have been stars and all, maybe because I talked to an artist before that when you're joining the industry, no one prepares you to be a star and how to manage your resources. How have you been able to do things differently? Because in the end, how you manage your finances also matters for your mind.
First of all, like I have my manager and my sister that I work with, so it's seamless. Like the things we have to do, we already know.
Okay.
It's not something that I have to be told to pay my rent. I have to be told that I have to work so hard so that I can be able to get that rent. Like, for me, I think it's important, first of all, to be consistent. You have to treat this like a 9 to 5.
Yes.
Yeah, true.
And I feel like maybe musicians treat music like a vibe, but it's a business. And once you look at it as a vibe, now there is a very big problem.
Most people join it as a
Yes,
vibe.
it's a vibe. Musimanya, I feel like I can sing. It's okay. But then there's a music business. There's one thing called music and there's one thing called music business. You have to understand both. And most of these people come through and maybe they get a big song, and when the big song breaks them and people know them, money starts coming and they think it will always come. My friend, it may not always come. Not everyone is going to be Apass. You may be Master Blaster and you'll have one song in your life and
One
that
hit
will
song.
be it.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it will move, it will do what it does, but then you will never
Can
have
even
anything
change your
after
life
that.
if you manage it well.
You know?
Yes.
So what are you going to do? Maybe this is not your calling. I actually even hate to advise people to do something. Because something, it may be wrong. I may be wrong. How sure am I that you're going to be a musician? Me, I didn't know that this was my calling. I did it because I liked it. And then I studied it and understood that, oh, you need to know this, you need to know this, you need to know that, you need to know this.
Yeah, true.
And on top of that, you need to be hardworking, you need to be consistent.
Yes.
You don't need to be swayed by what is moving. Like, for example, if I wouldn't be here from 2014 to now, I can still create big songs in the country.
Yeah.
I'm still booked heavily, just like any other person. And even when I don't have big songs, I'm still booked. By the time I did my concert, did I have a big song around? No.
Yeah.
It's because I've built a catalog and I've built an audience. Most people build songs. And when you build a song, which is really, really good, that cannot sustain you because that works for the moment the song is good.
Yes.
Because majority of the people who listen to our music, they listen to it if it works for them now. That's not your audience. Those are people who are vibing to music.
Bubblegum.
Just like you're also catching a vibe.
Yeah.
So they're also catching a vibe with the music. So they generally listen to music. That's the majority of the people. But you don't have a following of people who truly believe in what you're doing. You
We'll go
have
back
to
home
have a
and
fan
listen to the
base.
Yeah,
song.
true.
You know, not just people hearing your music, people who truly listen to
Listen
your
to your
music,
music.
care about your music, care about your brand. That's how you build something. That's a business. Because a business has people that actually come and buy from the business regularly. Those are the people who keep the music, the business flowing, whatever business it is. You could be selling tomatoes, you could be doing whatever, but you have that inflow of people who consistently come to you because of the quality you have, because of the convenience that they can come to your shop and all that.
There is a certain show you had, and you said, I cannot be a star if my people are not stars.
Exactly. If my fans are not stars, then I cannot be, because I am because they are.
Yeah.
And they are because I am.
Yeah,
You know?
true.
They wouldn't be vibing with me if they don't connect with me, if they
Yes,
don't think the way
You
I think about the music.
the music.
Because you can only connect to things you connect to. If you see someone listening to a stupid song, just know they are stupid. If you see someone listening to a song that feels smart, just know they are smart.
Yes,
How
yes.
is it easy for the stupid songs to become hits very fast?
Because there are a lot of stupid people in the world. And it's the truth.
One big truth.
It's the
Yeah,
truth.
it's a bitter truth.
You know, there are so many mediocres who want anything that goes. Okay, let me give you an example. If you went to so many places that sell clothes that are cheap, they're easy to buy.
Yes.
Yeah.
And they have a lot of customers. You tell me how many people would buy a shirt that is 55 pounds?
Yeah. Very
Very few.
55 pounds. And why am I saying that is because I just came from the UK. And I actually bought 2 shirts and each shirt was 55 pounds. How many people are going to say, oh, you know what, let me spend that on a shirt? Someone say, I'm paying
What do you win?
Jagama will do
Tuwaliwo
because
agamba mpeeyo
someone
omutwalo.
because
Omutwalo.
I mean the people who can't afford
It's
even a
true,
meal.
but that's why I'm showing you like everyone akwata wako.
Oko,
Okitegeera
Ekikwanguira.
Nekyoyagala even.
omumpi akwata wako.
Wako,
Oba okitegeera.
Yeah.
You
Because
can't
there-
overstretch.
There are also people that would actually afford, but they would not spend
Yes,
that much.
but then
on
if we
that.
go back to music, where I want to show you that that's weird. It's actually natural selection that you're selecting what you're selecting, because all the music is out there.
Yes.
You're choosing to listen to dumb artists who are giving you nothing that you can learn from or build from. Because some music can be stressful.
Very.
Some people have mental problems right now because of the music they listen to. And they actually have no idea. For
Yeah.
them, they think maybe they have a problem because it's just natural. It's like, no, it's what you're listening to. Because what you music and everything is food for the soul. So that means you're eating. So if you eat bad food, what do you expect? Your body is going to suffer. If you listen to bad music, your mind is going
mind
to
is
suffer. So most people don't see it like that, but they should if they're listening to me right now. You should also look at that and say, you know what am I listening to?
True.
Because it's
What
toxic.
am I consuming?
Just imagine if all your friends are negative
Yeah.
and that's what you're consuming. What happens to you?
You also be negative.
You also become negative. It's by default. So how I wish people looked at life in that kind of lens, because it will teach them to actually start choosing things wisely, not just going with the crowd, because most of the time people just go with the crowd. If the many are vibing to this, all people are swayed to that side and actually vibe to that. Maybe if they're going that side, go this side. Because maybe that side they're just going because of bandwagon. Go the other side and understand, okay,
Or
why are
maybe
they
first
even going
pause,
there?
First pause
know?
and maybe listen
Yes,
and
try
say,
to listen and say, why are they
Why?
even going there? Because they may be going there for the wrong reasons. And you may not want to go there, but you're just going there because they are. So I feel like what we eat is not only food, it's the words we consume, it's the
Yeah.
podcasts we watch, it's the YouTubes we watch, and
Watch.
everything. It builds into your mind, and
It's what forms you
yes,
as a
it
person.
forms your perception. There's a way you look at the world when you see certain things. Yeah.
Sure.
That's great, and you brought it out well, that the music you listen to can, one, be therapy, but also can bring you down.
Yeah.
So
It totally does. Just imagine if, let's say, you've been beat down by the world, you're stressful, and you're listening to Embuzi Zako to like, you need something more soothing. That song is a vibe. So you can't be listening to that if you're being honest. What are you
maybe
pumping
you have
yourself
days you
for?
listen to
Yeah.
today, other days you're listening to
Yeah, like
inspiration.
music has reasons, you know.
Yes, yes.
If you want to catch a vibe, it's understandable. You want to pump yourself up, you can listen to Embuzi Zako today. But if your mind needs to be calmed down, then you have to find something maybe from Silver Chagulanyi or whatever. Like, it's very soft.
Yeah. Sure.
So yeah, you also have to have that understanding,
I think it all comes to maybe self-discipline.
Mm.
Like, what do you want? Like, usually people say Bagonza is too principled. I think people lack the principles of I want this, I can do this.
Knowing what you want.
Yes, and I think also in the music industry, it's there. Ori yakoze chino, let me also do it.
Yeah.
So what do you want you as a person? What do you want to do? What do
You
you
also
want
know
to
that
impact?
people say you're principled, and
Yeah.
I know. But I am. And I can't hide away from it because I know exactly what I'm doing.
Yeah.
I'm not gambling.
You
So
set your
somehow,
standards.
like, maybe people see that and say, man, this guy is too principled. It's good to know me for the things I really am. I would be very sad if people know me for things I'm not. If people said other things that are not true, that would make me feel a bit, I'm like, are you serious? But if you say I'm principled, I'm like, that's good. I hear people say that Ninolu gezi gezi, which also could be true. So I have no problem with that because it looks like Nina Magezi gezi.
Sure.
Doesn't
Nina
look
Magezi
like,
Manji.
But
So it
you know,
becomes
sometimes
Gezi
Gezi saves us from a lot of things.
a lot.
Yeah.
Because if people know that, okay, your principled, as you'd say it, like, they know how to tread.
They also know how to come
Yeah,
to you.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, it
It
builds.
means you attract the right people.
Yeah,
if you have,
exactly. Yeah,
yes.
you won't just attract anyone when it
Yes.
comes to things like that. I find that very good when people say that. It's totally fine. I don't feel like it's offensive. Yeah.
So there's a song that you sang
Mm.
and then named it My Story.
True story.
True
True
story.
story,
Yeah,
sorry.
true story.
True story.
My
And yet they
story
could have-
would never be his story.
There could have been many names for that song that you could have gotten from the song, but
I
you
even
chose
thought it's Tuli Kubigere, but then found out it's actually true story.
Yeah,
Tulikuwa
true
is
story.
different.
Isn't it
Yeah.
that one?
No, it is.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different.
Yeah.
Oh.
True story was actually a true story.
Mm.
That's why I called it true story. So
Okay.
it's not really that was supposed to be the name.
Mhm.
We actually created it with Triton, who is also here.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had an idea. I sent him the way I wanted the beat to be and stuff like that. So he had to create something for me. He created it as like, this does not bring the emotion that I want, because there's an emotion I wanted to evoke in the song. I ran to the studio. I told him, let's change a few things. Let's skip this and then add maybe this and reduce this, remove this. We stripped it down. Me, I'm not a producer. I'm a reducer. So we went to reduce.
The producer makes the producer's job hard, I think.
Yeah, for Triton, he produces. Me, I reduce. But now he's also a reducer because, when people get to know how you work,
You work, yes.
they kind of like know, like, okay, may not
Adjust
like
to-
this may be too much or whatever. And depending on the subject, the topic.
Should we feel sorry for
Yeah.
Nasim, who worked with you for
Yeah.
those many years?
He's still suffering because he sent me some beats and I feel like he has to reduce a lot of things in some of them. Last night he sent me like 9 beats. So yeah. He
So the
suffered
story
a
behind
lot.
True Story.
Mm.
Is it the process
It
or
was
there's-
it was a moment. Yeah. love at first sight. You saw this person, and said all these things that you said, and felt all these things you felt, but you knew for a fact that that relationship would not work. That's the funny part. Because that's what people don't know.
Yeah.
It actually never works.
Never works.
Yeah. Because you're both on different wavelengths. The other person wants to do this, you want to do that. They are looking at a family, you're looking at a family, they are not looking at a family. Like
they're looking at vibe.
Everything is different
Opposite.
for you, but you enjoy the time you spend with them, which is special at the same time, and you really love their energy and all that. And it's so sad that you have to let go, but you still love. You get the point?
Yes.
Yeah. So that's what the song was all about.
And when you let go,
you let go.
You don't keep
you leave it.
memories behind.
Yeah, you leave it, but you're like, the feelings I had was so true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was special, but it is what
It didn't
it is.
work out.
It may not work out. I still have faith, but I know it won't work out.
work.
Because in the moment you have faith, but you have faith because of the feelings. But if you're being honest and rational, you know it won't work.
You're there in the moment. You're living in the moment.
Yes, so I wanted to record the song in the moment, which I did.
In the moment.
Which is very rare for me to create a song when I'm in my feelings. That's actually one of the few songs I've done in my life where I'm in that moment.
Wow.
And actually recorded it.
I think someone out there will be wondering, well, how the song goes.
Yeah.
You could
Gweweka gwenjagala wembera sefuna mbera sikulaba ndinzeka sikufuna mukwano mbadde nkugamba newankubadde oli wala omwoyo wange talikowa aliba naawe till the end of time omutima nsiiba ngugamba gumiikiriza buli kyanajja munzikiza ndyeyo munda n'empulira ogugo bwe gukoona amaanyi nsiiba nga sonda ondyeno munda bwe nzigwamu amaanyi n'enkita katonda mbeera munyooma gweweka gwenjagala bwe mbeera seefuna mbeera sikulaba ndinzeka sikulaba ndinzeka sikufuna mukwano nsiiba nkusabira bamukyaki ng'omusumba noonya solusoni esinga kuba ensonga egaanya okugonda
ensonga yali egaanya okugonda.
noonya solution. I like the way you change voices in your songs. How do you manage to do that?
I'm a vocal chameleon. Like, I listen to so many
songs. You can do the
songs.
rapping and you do the singing when you do.
Yeah, like I used to listen to a lot of music from all genres, which helped me, and I wanted to mimic everything. So since I tried to mimic this, that, it helped me put everything together where I can easily rap, I can easily do like a roughneck, I can sing. Like, I'm very thankful and I'm gifted like Santa Claus.
Oh, you are.
Yeah, I'm thankful to
indeed.
God, because I probably would have wanted to do it and I couldn't do it, but I can do it actually. So it's a blessing, you know. Yeah, so I can just morph into anything. If it
You
comes to
literally-
something soulful, I can do it. If it
Yeah.
comes to something rough, I can still do it. I could even turn something that is rough into something
a soft.
soulful. Like I can turn something soulful into something rough.
I've seen you turning some of your songs into reggae songs and then
Yeah, just
Yeah.
twist it into something else. It's always fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, music has to be easily bent. It's just like rules. You know, music has no rules, so you have to find a way to bend it to fit what you're trying to
Yes.
like capture, like an emotion.
Mm.
You can't sing this song any different. You can't. Mukwano nsiba
You have to
nkusabira
be soft.
bamucha. You can't do that. You know, so it has to make sense.
Yeah.
You know, if you're singing something, it should make sense. Even when you hear kubensonge ganyo kugonda. So I'm trying to show you that I'm singing it in that kind of eganyo kugonda ekyakaluba, but
You make it
ekyakaluba
hard
through
in
the song.
the song.
Yeah, true.
So I'm doing the word okugonda, where
The
I'm
hard
making
way.
it that it's hard to actually show you that it's
Actually
hard.
hard.
Ganyo
Yes.
And yet I was singing in a soft way.
Yeah.
So it's just that. How do you communicate with people? Ochtegera. So if someone is listening, they will not understand, but they will understand.
Mm.
Yeah. So you're communicating an emotion.
Mm.
But
So
lyrically.
the songs that you write for other people, do they bring out your emotions the way you?
They try. They try. It's hard to bring out the emotion the way I want it, but they try. Some of them have really done well. Like if you listen to like Memories, there's no fault in what
Yes.
Lillian did. Nothing. She
Yeah.
executed the song very well. You know, so for me, even like writing for people, like I just try to write and let it go. Because if you attach too much feelings and say, oh, someone has to do it exactly like you, no one will be like you.
True.
It's impossible. So they do what they can. And as long as it comes out well, we're like well and good. You know? Yeah.
So I think she asked a question earlier whether you sing your songs in a moment, and you said no. For us here, when we're listening to your songs, we pick out. Of course, you listen according to your emotions. Most songs you would want to listen to maybe Apass's song on Miracles to get some bit of empowerment and
Yeah.
to give you some bit of motivation.
Yeah.
Now, you as an artist, maybe these are your songs and you have your own stories around them. But how do you handle the times that you're not feeling well and people are seeing a smiling face out there, but behind you, you're dealing with something?
Yeah.
How
Like
do you?
I've had moments. Even let's say I'm going to sing, which gives you a very clear picture. I've gone to performances where I'm sick, but it's hard to notice because I put that aside. People don't know that artists go through stuff. You also can get sick. You also can be feeling down. Like it's normal. Like that's why I told you, like I'm a normal human being, just like any other person. But it's hard for someone to see that. Even if it came to my girlfriend, there are things she thought I am until she met me and she's like, actually, you're different. Like, this is what I thought, and I'm seeing this, you know. And it's not that I'm different, but she's seen that you're also human.
Yeah, true.
You're just like any other human
Yes.
being. It's just that you do this thing that is special, but you're just another human being. And I'm only human. And I've gone to shows where I'm not feeling well, but still perform because you've decided that you're going to sing for people. You've advertised and then you change your mind. Like I hate changing my mind on things. If I've decided to do something, I want to do it. And it's tough, like to go through the pain and then you still have to do what you have to do despite whatever you're feeling. You know? There are shows we've gone to. I've lost my grandfather and I can't even go
And you have a
because
show.
for burial, because I have a show at night at around 3 and the burial is tomorrow and there's no way I'm going immediately to the village and by the time I'll reach, everything will be done.
You're sure the people there are not saying this and that about you?
Yes, and it's easy like people to like judge you or say whatever, but it's because they are not in the moment to see what is going on.
course.
True.
You know, and they may not look at your well-being. What if then I drive and something happens and I drive myself? Majority of the time, 99.9% I drive.
You trust yourself more.
Not just even that, like I feel comfortable doing that.
Doing that, yeah.
I've gone to Arua and I'm driving myself. I drive myself back and I drive my team. I'm moving with everyone and it's me driving and it's me going to sing.
The fatigue that
So
comes
someone will
with
say,
it.
"Oh, are you going to be fatigued?" I don't care about fatigue. I don't think about those things. The music and the service I'm giving is way beyond that fatigue that I'm going to feel or whatever. I don't even think about it. It never registers in my mind. And maybe it's because I work out and all that. I am a strong man. But beyond that, you have to have that mental fortitude.
Sure.
Have that in your mind. Like, I have to do this and this is what is going to happen no matter what. And it has to be done well. I'm always focused on that. I'm not focused on the feeling that I'm having in the moment that, I'm a bit tired. Sometimes it's good to work even when you're tired. Like I'm in studio sometimes and I'm tired. But the only way I'm getting out of that studio is not when I'm tired. It's when I'm done. And I have to be done to leave the studio, not because I'm
that
tired.
mentality from the gym, maybe. Because
no, I've had it even before the gym, because gym is recent. It's after lockdown. It's after lockdown that I actually started working out. It was a new thing for me, but my mentality was always to work. And funny enough, that's way back I would work so hard. Nowadays I've toned down a bit. Like in a year, I would maybe record very few songs, maybe like 50, 60 now. But
that is very few.
Those are very few songs.
Wow.
Because even when I was starting to write songs, I was writing 365 songs every year, and that is me in my S1.
Wow.
I was a kid.
Your journey started.
I was a kid. That's why I laugh when people want to write me songs. They say, "Oh man, I can write you something. Write it for yourself."
Try it.
No,
you never know how.
Don't even stress yourself. You can't have my mind.
Another part of Apass that you don't know.
Anyone who would want to write me a song, anyone, I would shock them if they wrote the song. I would write something better than them and they would notice. Because anyone who would try, like, you tried to write for me. Like, I've written for so long. And even what you may try to write for me, I would have probably wrote it way back and I've never used it.
No, that's a
You'd
mentality.
want to have...
But there are people you write for and they don't have that mentality. Why would you... If they had that same thought... Because some of the people you write for are also writers.
Yeah.
And
some of them are tired
it.
of writing.
Okay.
You get the point. That's why I told you, I'm never tired. I'm always trying to push further and further. Because I know I'm just a baby writer, so I'm always improving myself. I don't want people to babysit me. I'm not their child. Where you now do for me things. I want to do those things.
Challenge yourself.
Yeah, I'm in studio recording the songs, but they are producers. But I choose to be in the studio and be my own producer. Critique myself if I have to.
Okay.
Be kind to myself if I have to, because I know how to do this. When you see so many people who people write for, most of them can't write. I'm being honest with you. And I've seen so many artists who want to be written for and all that. There are many. It's because they can't do it. And maybe some of them are tired. They are doing the same thing. They're very repetitive. I am not.
Maybe they have got other
Me,
things
I
to do
easily get bored. So if I did something a certain way, I easily get bored. I want to do something fresher. So which makes me more creative. And I'm telling my own story. I never want another person to tell me a story to tell other people. Then I feel useless as a creative, as a songwriter. Because I started as a writer. I didn't start as a musician. I was writing more than I was recording. I was never recording the music. I was just writing it.
Right.
So that's why it's hard to write for me. Very, very difficult to write for me, because I won't feel like I'm being true to myself when I'm singing that.
So if you were on a given day, okay, if you were to choose between being an artist, a singer, and a writer,
I'll choose being a singer. Yeah, because I know how to bring out certain emotions. So if I was just a writer, yes, I would direct people on how to do it, but I don't think they would do it the way I would do it. So I'll choose the other side of it because I have a lot of voices, I have a lot of tones, I have different cadences for every song. Like I have different patterns when I'm approaching a song. Like when you listen to, like, let's say Abantu.
Teweeyisa obulungi bakukozesa n'okoowa.
I'm singing almost like Sevata. Like it's that kind of like old kind of
Yeah, true.
approach. You know, that's not the same
That
approach
was
if
modern
I'm singing
Kadongo
My
Kamo.
Love. You know, if you listen to Mariana, it's like modern Kadongo Kamo.
True.
No one is going to do a song like that. Who has done it?
Mariana is actually my best song.
I'm humbled. Who has done a song like
Mariana.
Mariana since I did it? It's
No.
10 years. No one can. No one can. Why aren't they trying? That's
Maybe we
not how
can
they
learn.
see music.
Mm.
That's why I tell you, like, no one is going to write for me. Because
You've
they don't
actually-
look at music like that. Mariana is a song about AIDS. How many people talk about AIDS in the way I talked about it?
No.
You know, there are not so many people who care about such topics, or even to say that,
There are
or
not
even to
many
talk
who
about it
think.
in that way.
They
the
don't give
themes.
themselves time to think.
They
about
just
it
want to
that way.
sing love songs. That's it, club songs. Look my banga. Banga. For me, if there's a deeper purpose to creating the music, that's why it's me who is supposed to do it. Because God sent me here to do that. They did not send you to do it for me. You know, so I have to do it because there is a purpose. You know, so
And
that's
then
why.
the two songs, Abantu, and there's this song that
Olumba.
Olumba, even
One-
Olumba.
those
I still
two-
like Olumba.
songs.
Mm.
You
They
seem like
carry
you
a lot of
you
meaning.
had something that you were communicating.
Yes, I'm always, and even Olumba is for me. Because sometimes you feel like giving up.
Yeah.
You need that thing that can also remind you.
Remind you,
So that song also
motivate you.
reminds me as a person. I'm like, you know what? That's why we did the song with Triton. You know, and it's one of my most treasured songs because it carries a lot of weight. I met someone in the supermarket sometime, and he told me, man, Apass, that song is a song I listen to every morning when I wake up. When I'm driving, going to work, it's the song I play. Olumba.
It has a lot of.
You know, so it has a lot of depth. You know, it keeps you grounded and
Guy play
working.
for us that song. I listened to it and
Triton bakola ensobi bagwe mu bulago.
I think that was the old Apass when you were singing Olumba.
Yeah.
That was real feelings.
You could first wait. Keyboard. Yeah, I would just like the keyboard. Give me a little bit of volume on the sound.
Bakola nnyo Hey. Bakola nnyo bakulemese wasigala olumba fuba nnyo bikunyumire wasigala olumba ekyejo kiveko keep fighting amigo hold tight and no let go kanula amaaso gateeke ku kiroto teweebaka ku muto bakola nnyo bakulemese wasigala olumba nti wafuba nnyo bikunyumire wasigala olumba tebanjagala batya kukiŋŋamba baagala nkoonebwe ng'ennanga yagaliza ofune wa Katonda mw'ojja okwesuuba mikisa mojo kwesuba galiza ofune wa Katonda. You know, so many people don't wish others well.
Well, yes.
Keep playing my keyboard. So many people don't wish others well, and they expect that they will get. That's why I said what I said.
There are some who get.
Yeah, some
by
get,
not
but
wishing
for how
others
long?
well. Yeah,
For a
that
short
is it.
period of time.
You know,
For a
for
short
how
while.
long? Like, if always like you look at other people and you don't wish them well, you're attracting energy that you won't get as much.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, some may get, some may be lucky. But trust me, it won't be forever. At one stage, things will not go well. So I'm always like, you know, wish other people well. God will also, you know,
Yes.
Bless
Do
you.
wonders for
bless
you.
you because you're being
Yeah, yeah,
kind,
yeah.
you're being thankful that other people are also getting clap for people
Yes.
when it's their turn. Someone will clap for you when it's your turn.
Yes.
So for me, that's why I did Olumba. You know, and it's a song that speaks for me as well. It's my type of song, you know. Lumba lumba, oh lumba. Mm, mm, mm. If I would say something in Olumba, it says, what does it say here? Singa chi jinena. Singa chi? What's the word? No, the first line. Singa mikwano jiri kolama. I would know Nandi tegede who to trust or who to, you know, like if people had a sign that you would know
Yes.
who they are.
On their face.
Yes, but you can never know.
You can't know.
You can't know. There's so many things that we don't know. And with the song, like it talks about all those things, like how it goes a bit deeper to like explain certain things or to just remind you, you know. But we also have to keep moving because we
course.
don't know.
Yeah.
So
We know
just keep
kulumba.
moving. Wasigalo olumba. Singa wali omanyi maybe wandiyise. N'omanya ate agundi ajja kweyisa bw'ati kagende njiteeno. But then if that's not
But
the
lately you
case,
get to know some of them. No bewala and do
yeah,
that.
you'll
So
get to know, but you
But
do not
after-
know someone until you know
until
someone.
Or
So
until-
until you get to know them, then you don't know
You
them.
Or
don't
So
know
when you
sometimes
know them,
until damage is done.
that's what I mean. So
Yeah.
you do not know someone until you know
know
someone.
someone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what
Thank you
that's
so
what I
much
meant
for
as
sharing
well.
through the song. Okay, so now the song Mariana. Okay, the first time I was listening to it was a love song, and I'm sure many of my friends who listened to it the first time were enjoying it as a love song.
Yeah.
And then it comes out that you're actually sharing a certain message through the song. It would be better described by you why you chose to use that song to, however good it was, to bring out a different message.
Yeah. Mariana is more about HIV. And it's also a song that says, don't judge people by the cover. You could look at someone looking beautiful and they have something going on. And besides even HIV, you could look at someone and you think they're a good person when they're bad. Like it could go anywhere. But in this particular one, I was talking about HIV. Because it's one topic that people shy away to speak about or sing about. It's rare for people to sing about it.
Yes.
You know, I think one of the major songs we've listened to is like Today's Me, which is like a very old song. You know, it's talking about all that stigma and all that. But with Mariana, it's showing a lady who was sick that didn't want to get other people sick. Didn't want to get this particular person sick because some people get sick and try to infect other people and spread the disease knowingly.
Yes.
Saying nange sakafuna nalisikagala, so you could also get it, you know, and all that. You should be careful and all that. So the song is just to remind people But you have to be mindful. There are people where their mental state is not in the right place.
Yeah.
They want to get everyone in their situation or get
circle.
everyone in their trouble or whatever they've gone through. They wish it for other people, which is not really, really good. So with Mariana, why I approached the song like that, because I wanted it to land soft. Because sometimes when we're creating music, if you just came up and started singing, AIDS is bad, AIDS is bad.
You're stigmatizing some people.
Yeah, like some people start looking at
Yes.
things differently. So you have to package it. And with this one, I found a way to like approach the song in that kind of manner. They were actually just played like percussions, played all these things, and I actually sang before the guitar was involved, which is one of the main instruments, before it was even involved. Before the saxophone was involved, we just actually worked on a bed without so many things, no pads, no nothing. And I sang that song. And it was really interesting for me to create and actually even put out a video, the way the video was. And just like we said in the video, the song will be continued. It may never be continued, but it continues in
Gives
your
hope.
mind.
Yeah.
It continues in your mind. And that's what I meant. Yeah. So Mariana, could you play me Mariana?
Do people actually know the meaning of that song? The people that do activism for AIDS and all that.
I don't think they care. Yeah. If they cared, they would know. But I don't think they read society like that. Yeah. Yeah.
Mariana, oh Mariana, ono muwala tebamukwana. Maria, 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 Mariana, oh Mariana, ono muwala tebamukwana. Girl, me love how you talk so, girl, when you talk me can't tell you shut up. Simply fine when you talk, baby, when you talk I me just a blackout. Jagalanzi J for your body but no visa, baby, got no passport. No money, boo, no visa too. But baby, me give you the comfort. Baby killer, bite me, Dracula. Seen you from afar with my killer. Binocular, me speak vernacular. Kwagala, you a killer. Me know say so many men I want you a killer. She tell me she could love me, but she got HIV. HIV. How could I see that when she got no idea? No idea. Maria, Maria, Mariana. Oh Mariana, ono muwala tebamugwana. Hey Maria, 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 Mariana. Oh Mariana, ono muwala tebamugwana.
I had to add 2 verses so that you understand the verse. Because it was supposed to be together, but then the chorus divided it. Yeah.
Wow.
So it takes you to that part. You know, she tell me she could love me, but she got
HIV.
How could I see that when she... And love was supposed to be another word, but they didn't want to put it there because it's explicit.
I know.
Yeah, so... Because I wanted different things, and Mariana was like, you know, what you want, you have to be careful. This place is not safe. So, yeah.
Okay. Is Mariana there in real life? Or
there are so many Marianas out there.
Sure.
I'm sure they're watching.
Yes, and some of them are men.
Many of them are not as kind anyway.
Mariana is just like the name for the song, but Mariana could even be a man.
Yes.
Could be a man.
So what is your message to the Marianas out there?
Keep it up. Protect yourself and protect others. I think it's very, very important.
Sure.
Yeah, and be honest. Be honest. That's my word.
That's great. Thank you for sharing. And now, so in my mind, I was thinking, because when I was listening to your songs and, I give myself time to get to know the music that you do.
Yeah.
And of course, it's wide ranging. In my mind, I was actually telling her that this guy spent most of his time in the studio, or that he sleep in studio. So, if you were to choose between, okay, now it's this or that, they don't have to be related or something like that. Mental health and writing a song, a hit song, what would you choose?
In mental health.
Mm.
Yeah, because it's important. I may not write a hit song, but with my mental health intact, I may write an important song.
Yeah,
song.
true.
Yeah, because hits are
Mhm.
marketed. Hit songs, like a song to become a hit, is just because it's a bit popular. It does not mean that it has the most impact. So I'd rather my mind is intact and in a good space to make important music, not to make hit songs. So I would never choose a hit song. I've never cared for a hit song in my whole life. Never, not a single minute. I've always wanted to make music that can elevate, bring life to people, give them a good feeling and all that, but I've never looked at creating hits. I'm only lucky if a song goes farther and farther and farther. But I'm glad that I don't just have hits. I have songs that have stood the test of time. People here vibe to Mariana, but it's 10 years, 11 years old. What does that
The
show
song you
you?
did, I'm waiting to see it maybe 5
Which
years from now.
Which
Boom.
one? Boom. It will still be here. That one will still be here.
I feel like you studied our environment and you're like, these guys
People
want to
need
enjoy
fun.
life.
Yeah, like with life, you also need fun music. And just a reminder that life can be sweet, but sometimes it's hard. That song is not just saying buoma. It also says yadebuka lubanga bugonda. Because life
It's a
can
balance.
never be just a vibe or nice or everything is no. That's why we appreciate certain things. You appreciate the sun when it comes, but you can only appreciate it when the rain is too much. You're
Yes.
like, oh, I miss the sun.
Yes.
And if the sun is also there and you've been appreciating it, if it becomes too much, you say, but Nango, where's the rain?
Where's the rain?
So certain things are really in
Life
that
has to
kind
be a
of life.
balance.
So it has to be a balance. This will come, that will come, and it brings something to us in one way or another. Yeah, in one way or another. We just have to find a balance. And that's why I sang Booma. Because, trust me, Booma, the song was inspired by Triton. Triton brought me a Rolex in Gewoma. So as I was eating it, I was starting to think, Nengamba. And I was trying to cook a song, and yeah, so when I was eating the Rolex, I was like, biwoma, biofumba, biwoma. So from that, I was like, Rolex and woma. But it was really in my mind. It was not something
You should
I was
have
thinking
sung for
about.
our Rolex and market our Rolex out here.
The song wouldn't do much. Not everyone eats Rolex.
And not everyone maybe
but people are out here
it.
eating life. Which say in different ways. That's why different people use it for
That
different
song
reasons.
works so well around Vandali Rise and where.
Yeah. It works so well in so many ways. For example, if someone was on a trip going somewhere, they would play the chorus of Boom because it makes sense. Then if someone is like in the club, he would put Lenged at Dole at the first verse. And if someone is probably at home drinking or whatever, I
actually saw people
like
do
different
challenges.
people.
People do challenges on TikTok on that part of Kwato Mkombot, and people are acting up.
Exactly. So it shows you like everyone resonates with vibes to a particular part in the song. There are people who are on life is sweet. Let's say they've gone to the beach, they are drinking their drink, whatever is going on, and it's boom. Or they are swimming, or they are
Life is
hiking,
good.
Life is good.
So The song could do, it can do so many things. And why I
Yeah.
did it like that, because I really wanted it to be multi-purpose. I
Mm.
wanted
Yes.
it to be a song whereby anyone would vibe to
Would
it.
vibe to
You
it,
could be
even a kid.
Muslim, you could be
Yeah.
Catholic, you could be Protestant, you could be American, Dominican, Mexican. Anyone can enjoy the song.
Yeah.
It
Vibes,
doesn't
yes.
matter. And that's why we did a song like that. And funny enough, I was lucky to be the person to do it, because so many people would have sung about that, but they
That,
never
yeah.
They
did.
never
And I
did.
did. And I was lucky that I was the
Many
guy.
were surprised that you're the one singing it anyway.
So many people. That's why the song has like what do we call it? The song has a lot of Shazams,
Mm,
because people don't know who is actually singing the
yes.
song,
Yeah.
because they would rather like just write Apass and go find
And
the
go,
song. But we're like, what tone is that?
Mm.
yeah,
I
true.
used a very different tone compared to what I always use, like, so, which also makes it different.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
how would you talk about how life is sweet when you're too
When you,
serious?
yeah, you can't.
You can't.
Warmer, well, I'm always
So-
warmer.
Song is more African, Caribbean kind
Yeah.
of
It's
vibe.
just free. It's free.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's free. I
Thank
love
you.
it.
Now, Daphne, if you were to pick lessons from Apass's story and his journey and all that, what are some of those particular things that you've been a fan of Apass?
Yeah. So one of the things,
Mhm.
me particularly, I'm also a very principled person, and one thing I can say is it has helped me to go away from certain things. And also, what I've learned from him is he keeps positive no matter what. Yeah, positivity in everything always helps you to do things beyond actually how you would have done them.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Beyond how you feel.
Mm.
Because sometimes it's like a moment of you feeling or hard done or disappointed or what.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
when you have positivity, like, it helps a lot.
A
It
lot.
helps a lot.
Yeah.
You know how many people are not kind to themselves?
Many.
They
And-
drop a glass, never gamba, never nange
Never.
ndi musiru.
Ndimusiru.
But then another person will drop a glass and it breaks, and
Oh,
they say,
sorry,
"Oh,
sorry,
sorry,
sorry.
oh,
Yeah.
That's not
it
the
was
African
just a
setting,
mistake."
though.
But on them, they're hard on themselves.
Yeah.
You have to find that way you're kind to yourself, which
Yourself.
I
believe
feel
it's
like it's
from our
important.
nurturing.
Hmm?
From childhood, when you break something, your parents will be like
Hmm.
bashing you.
Yeah,
But
because they didn't want it to break.
Hmm.
But you also have to
Be
remind
kind to
yourself when you
yourself.
grow, because now it's your responsibility. You're a
Yes.
grown up person, and you have to look at things in a more positive light,
True.
other than be too negative, because it does not serve you as much.
yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
So, Ipas, if you were to tell someone out there, a creative like you, something maybe they wouldn't want to hear, but would change their lives or would change the way they look at things, what is that particular thing?
Be unrealistic.
Be unrealistic. Break it down for us.
Be unrealistic, because if you're too realistic, I don't think you do what you do. When you're realistic, it's like, oh, things have to be like this. But when you're unrealistic,
And
You're easily
predictable.
predictable.
yeah, you literally could do anything, because
Yes.
you're like, oh, maybe even that is possible. Maybe even that is possible. So you feel like you're limitless. But when you're very realistic, you're within what is real.
People predict
and
you and
sometimes what is real is not real.
Mm.
yes.
It's just a figment
It's
of what you
perception.
think is
Sure,
that,
yeah.
because of your perception
Yes.
of what things look like.
Yes.
But maybe it's way beyond that. And for me, that's why I say
Mm.
be unrealistic.
Mm.
Yeah, because that's what has gotten me here. I don't think I would be doing the music I'm doing if
course.
I was too realistic.
Yes.
I would only stop at doing things in the way
You'd
I
just
see
be
them.
one in the
I would
crowd.
never look at
Yeah.
thinking beyond myself. I would never imagine things, because so much of my music is very imaginary.
Yeah.
Very, very imaginary. So I would never imagine certain things. If I was very realistic, I would work within the real.
Mm.
I would
That's true.
not dive into the unknown. So when you're unrealistic, you dive into the unknown and you would find something special. You'll be shocked to what you'd find.
Mm.
For example, we did a song with Waiki Bender, and the song is called Turn Up the Vibe. But if you listen to that verse, I listened to the whole song, but I knew this beat makes me feel like I have to do something iconic. I know the beat feels playful and all that, but when you listen to the verse, it's like, wow.
Yeah, true.
You know, fa baliwera tulyogerwako
Tifa
Ifa balina enjawulo bwe bwe twajanga lwekyakwata twalekawo enjawulo.
Just that word means a lot.
Yeah.
Because we came here in this world and
Make
we
a
made a
difference.
difference, you
Yes.
know? Like things are not the way they were because of us being here, you know? We were here,
Great.
you know? And it's
Yeah.
not saying I was here. Think about it.
That is true.
It's not self
It is we.
absorbed. It's we.
Yeah.
We came and made a
A
difference.
difference. Yeah.
And I feel like even being here for the podcast, we are making a difference,
Difference. Yes.
which is very important.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. Your parting remarks, Daphne?
My parting remarks would be people out there should, like he said, be unrealistic. May not be only in music, could also be in your career. Different things, be different. And me, I usually say, it's good to be good and best, but it's also good to be unique. And one thing I can say is how you produce your music, how you think is unique. Not most people, I may say most people think like that. Yeah.
I would like to tell you something.
Mm.
Don't be different.
Again.
No, I did say different. You could be unique in your own way.
That's the
yes.
thing. Be you.
Unique. Me.
So don't even say unique, because unique
me.
also comes from the you.
You. Yes.
So when you're you,
Mm.
because being different is being something else.
Mm.
You get. So, because that's what the English word is. I know what you mean, but all I want to emphasize is self. Be yourself.
Yeah.
Because people may not like it, but at least you're
yourself.
true to you. Because if you try to be different, it's like you're trying to be something that you are not. But if you're yourself,
you're forming
you're
someone.
not even trying.
Mm.
There's
You're
no
just
trying
being
in
you.
being yourself. There's a lot of trying when you're trying to do. I know what it means to do something different. It's like you want to do a different song. So I know, like, okay, you have to tweak this, you have to change this. But if you're just yourself, just trying to enjoy yourself,
everything else comes naturally.
That's why I did Boom. I was just trying to be me, but funny. Because I'm funny.
Yes.
I'm naturally funny.
Yeah.
I like to change my voice. I like to watch cartoons. So when I was doing the song, I was like a cartoon. That was not me trying to be different. That was me being me and the things I enjoy.
I believe it's only you can be you that that
exactly.
much.
And that makes you different. You get the
Yes.
point. So it takes you to what you're saying. Now you will become that you've said. After being yourself, just being yourself because there's no trying, then you'll be different because other people will see you and they're like,
Oh, yeah.
person is different.
Like the thing what I was trying to say, we try to be something else. We try to look out to people. Okay, yes, it's good, but sometimes when you start with being yourself and maybe learning a thing or two from someone else, it adds up on a better person to be.
That's true because you're emulating certain values or certain things that are good. Because we pick on so many things from other people. There's no way you're telling me that I am me because I am me. Nope. There are a lot of things I've learned from here, from my dad, from my mom, from my siblings, from different people I've met.
Yeah.
You keep on picking, different things. And even you learn from the bad things that people do, never to be that kind of person or never to do those things, which is important. I don't think people should only learn positive things. People should also learn negative things. Learn not to be those negative things, but know them that they are actually negative or they're actually not good, so that you're never doing that to other people ever. So it's important to have both sides, the bad, the good, because it shapes who you are, because you know what's bad and you also know what's good. You do good more, you don't do bad. Yeah.
You don't intend to do bad. sometimes bad happens when you without
Yeah,
you making.
sometimes you may make mistakes, which is
Yes,
also part
yes.
of life,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
But then you learn maybe
From
to
them.
adjust and do things a little different, which is fair.
So before you tell us how obulamu buhuma, I would want to know from you at least 5 self-care tips to someone out there,
Mm.
and maybe you can give us your closing remarks as well.
I feel like treat your life, I don't know, like personally, okay, I treat my life almost like a 9 to 5. Like it's like a real job.
Mhm.
I'm working on myself, which I think it's important.
Mm.
And that starts from the morning. I wake up very early. Nowadays, I don't. I have other issues to deal with that are beyond my control. So I have to be up sometimes randomly.
Mhm.
But wake up very early, like usually 4 or 3:30. Take a shower, brush my teeth normally, just like any other person. If I want to take like my supplements or like, eat something, take supplements, and go to studio or like read something small, do some research. Maybe I would watch like some tutorials on something or like watch a podcast. Then I head to gym at like 5:30
Mm.
or 6, depending on what time I actually go. Sometimes I go even later, depending on my coach's program. But I would rather do that, go work on myself, go to gym, smile, joke around with people at the gym, work out, come back home, do breakfast, and then go to studio, do a couple of things, then maybe watch some movies with my lady, and then shower still in the later in the night, and then go back to sleep. So I try to be doing things that really bring something to me. Where the gym is bringing strength to me, it's bringing that calmness to me. Reading also brings good vibes to my brain. I learn something new, or like watching a podcast or watching something like on YouTube about music, about writers, about all these different things that I try to watch. It's really to build something in my brain, because as I said, what we feed on is not just food.
Yes.
It's also the things we watch, the people we listen to. So I try to do that and try to also do other things within. So for me, all I would say, like, live a life of purpose. Have things that really carry value that you do as a human being. Because with that, at least you won't have a lot of time to do stupid things, because you're not stretched out into things that don't matter. Do things that matter,
Yes.
that you feel like they would also matter to other people.
Sure.
And I think self-care is important, because if you care for yourself, then it gives you a chance to live enough to do things for your family and all these things. But if you don't take care of yourself, then it makes things a little difficult. Life will be hard for you, and it will also be hard for the
For the
people who
others,
depend on
yes.
you. So you also have to have that in mind, because if you don't take care of yourself, it's going to be hard for you to take care of your family, or take care of others. So yeah, I try to take care of myself. For me, that's what I try to do on a daily basis. I try to do that, and I hope other people can learn from that and also try to emulate. You don't have to imitate. Yeah, you don't have to
emulate.
do everything I do. Yeah, but you
Pick
can
out
do
the positives.
pick out the things,
but also pick out what works for you.
Yeah, because not everything I say is sealed in stone.
Yeah.
You also have to find a path of how you want to do things. It shouldn't be my words. It shouldn't even just be listening to me. You could listen to someone else
to 5 other people, and then compare.
That could build your understanding of how life should move. So yeah, that's it.
That's great. And indeed, obulamu buwoma. So I would want to listen to that song.
Take it off. The way he's played it like.
There's a place in your heart.
No, it's not that.
Buoma, obulamu bwensi buoma, obulamu bwensi buoma, yadde bukalubanga bugonda. Buoma, yadde bukalubanga bugonda. Lengera Ddola, aloola maaso ga Mola. Obulungi bwa siringi naye ono mwana wa Ddola. Ate bw'abibya omutima gwange gwatwala. Bw'akyusa ekyensuti omutima gwange gw'emiima. Tempted to kola, bambona bweyemola. Lengera Ddola, lengera omuwala. Buoma, obulamu bwensi buoma. Ayeyeye. Kugambye obulamu bwensi buoma, yadde bukalubanga bugonda. Buoma, yadde bukalubanga bugonda. Ti bwe nkwata omukomboti obwongo nga buseerera. Olwo ne ndaba nga Ddola alabika ng'ekyengera. Ne ndaba Hanyashi esaanuuka nzigwawo. Naye ne nkanula amaaso ng'alinga olubaawo. Gunywedde ne gwenyera kati omwenge gufuuse kyenena. Ne gwenywera kati omwenge gufuuse kyenena. Buoma, 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 obulamu bwensi buoma. Kugambye obulamu bwensi buoma, yadde bukalubanga bugonda. Oh mama we, buoma. Buoma. Bumooma. Abaana bato bagamba bumooma, obulamu bwensi bumooma.
That song cuts across generations, by the way.
Yeah, I saw kids singing
enjoy.
the song. Like, it's so beautiful to see.
It is.
Yeah, it's very user friendly.
Mm.
Yeah, it's hot pocket music created in Hot Pocket Records.
Thank you, Apass, for,
Thanks.
like I said, blessing our session. And I believe someone out there has picked a few words and that could change. But like you said, you have to read more, learn more. The life continues. Every day, the sky is the limit. So you get to learn everything. I mean, something new every day. I think that is all for today.
Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
having me.
Okay.
Appreciate.
You're welcome.
Mm.